Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some Fire Emblem 3 houses. And last time we had a little bit of a sad one, but this time we're gonna start it off by looking through some stuff because I noticed after I ended it we had some supports, as well as I wanted to remember to change an ability. So I wanted to know what this does. I didn't actually check. To 30% of max HP at the start of each turn. Oh. Well, that's not exactly what I was hoping for. I thought for some reason I didn't have Miracle equipped as well, which might as well just have that on our healer. Other than that, we'll get to supports in just a second. I had some other things that I wanted to make sure I got done. Goal-wise, I need to make sure that Leonie is no longer doing sword, because if I remember correctly, Falcon Knight does only require C. Yeah, so she needs to go back to training Lance. And we have a few other class changes that I want to make. Let's change goals real quick. Leonie, Lance, and Flying. She just needs to get her Lance to A and her Flying to B+. So hopefully she can work on that. People that I want to reclass are... We might have to go to certifications, actually, now that I think about it. So first of all, I was thinking of... Or I was looking at abilities that things get, and I saw that the thief actually does get a steal ability. So maybe we can steal like some valuable items or some things that we need or something like that. So I think that we should make Petra a thief real quick so she unlocks that steal ability, and then she can come back and finish up assassin after that. So I would like her to take this exam. Yes, please become a thief. And then she still has her lock touch ability. Oh, she currently has the steal ability. I should check again and make sure that you actually unlock that at the end. I had like all the abilities pulled up. We'll wait for that to load real quick in the background. Wait, so... Where's Thief at? Thief. Nope, it just skipped around. Steal ability. It should be a mastery unlock as well, which I guess makes sense that you would also have it in the class. But other than that, so we already have Vantage on her. And we have Close Counter if she pulls out her bow. The other person that I was thinking about a cool build for is Shamir over here. Now she just finished up Archer and got that plus 20 hit, but I was thinking about what a good build would be, and I don't... Oh, now I've done it. Where'd she go? So what do her things look like? So I think we have enough sword, and the other thing we need is axe. So what I want her to do, before she finishes up Sniper, is I want her to become both a mercenary, right here, to get Vantage, and I want her to become... not a brigand. Is it really in here? It might be in here. A warrior, so she's gonna need A and axe. Oh my goodness. I want her to become a warrior so she can get Wrath, which just makes Vantage better. So, we will make her into a mercenary.
That's a nice result.
Change her into a mercenary. She can still use her bow and stuff, but she might want to actually wield an axe because it's going to take a significant amount of time for her to get A with axes. So if we go here, she doesn't need to work on sword at all anymore because she already has it done. So we'll do axe and bow. And then we should probably change her items so she has an axe of some sort. So store this. Do we have an extra axe laying around? Oh, we have a whole bunch of iron axes right up here. Genius. I suppose we can equip one, but she'll probably just end up using her bows a lot more anyways, unfortunately. So now let's do supports. I think we can finally do this one? No, we gotta wait till they're ready to speak. This one still appears to be unready, but I guess other people have supports?
A little closer.
Hey, Leonie. What are you up to?
Oh, come on. What'd you do that for? Look, you ran my quarry off.
You were hunting? Is the dining hall that short on food supplies?
No, but I like to hunt every now and again. Keep my skills sharp.
I suppose so. You're from a family of hunters, right? Well, there's no shortage of prey to hunt around here.
True. Not many hunters around the monastery, huh? Rivers full of fish, trees bursting with fruit, mushrooms ready to harvest all over. It's the kind of place where you can really be self-sufficient. Guess we can thank the goddess for that.
I don't know. I'm more inclined to thank the bountiful earth than the goddess for such things. The goddess may offer spiritual guidance, but she doesn't fill our bellies, that's for sure.
Not a very noble-sounding thing, to disregard the goddess and honor the land.
Leonie, whose grace do you suppose humans live by? The goddess? The nobility? I'd say it's neither. It's the endless bounty of this magnificent land that gives us life.
Won't hear me deny it. But who's to say it isn't the goddess whose protection makes nature thrive? I'm not the most devout person, but I'm not about to go around saying we don't need the goddess at all.
I said she gives spiritual support, didn't I? I wouldn't go so far as to say she's wholly unnecessary. But in Elmira, Dagda, Bridget, and plenty of other places, they don't believe in the goddess. Nature is a blessing that knows nothing of borders. The goddess is the goddess, and the earth is the earth. They should both be revered for what they are. Look, this is just my personal opinion. If you truly believe that everything depends on the goddess of Seros, that's your...
Hey, it's fine. You don't have to worry about me. I'm a believer, but I know there are those who aren't. And I kind of like your way of thinking. Giving thanks to nature and all. It makes sense.
I knew a wild girl like you would be able to get behind an idea like that.
What? Like I'm feral or something?
Hey, you know, this kind of talk could be viewed as heresy if it was public.
Yeah, probably. We'll just have to keep it to ourselves.
Well then.
Ah, there's yet another option.
Lawrence, what are you doing?
Oh, hello, Hilda. I'm using these pieces to represent soldiers on the battlefield. This will allow me to better visualize concepts of strategy.
Very good. Is it fun?
Oh, it is utterly engrossing. Look, swap out just certain pieces for others, and the board completely changes. Then, even considering the same types of units, employing different individuals calls for a new set of plans.
Oh, I see. Or I kind of see. It's hard for me to grasp really complex things like this.
Nonsense. It's thanks to your many requests that I've been adapting my fighting style of late. Working to accommodate you has convincingly shown me how essential it is to rethink tactics on a continual basis. After all, the risk of getting hurt is greatly reduced if you are prepared for any situation. So now I will be ready for anything.
Lawrence, you're so wonderful, I'm at a loss for words. I'm not just saying that to flatter you either, honestly.
Tell me something, Hilda. Did you make all of these ludicrous requests of me purely so that I might have the opportunity to develop myself? Because if so, I am deeply moved. Thank you for caring so thoughtfully and passionately for my personal growth.
You're welcome.
If you will permit me to return the favor, I do have one request to make of you. Will you hear me out?
I'm not usually one for fielding requests, but I can make an exception in your case, I suppose.
I would be so pleased to have the opportunity to observe you in action, in the heat of battle. Would you be so kind as to oblige me?
Oh, it gets too intense, you'll help me out, right?
That's it? Whatever. These two can have a support?
So sunny this morning, but now it's absolutely pouring.
Did you hear the thunder just now? Good thing we got all the clothes indoors before the skies opened up. I apologize for troubling you with this task.
Don't worry about it. I was just passing by and thought I could help. I know how frustrating it is to have your newly dried clothes soaked by rain.
Oh.
What's wrong? We managed to keep all of the clothes dry, didn't we?
It's just odd. Every time it's my turn to wash the clothing, there's a sudden downpour. Surely it must just be an inconvenient coincidence. But I can't help feeling as though I'm somehow to blame for it.
Ah, I see. That probably is your fault.
What?
Wow, you're even harsher than I am.
You have a crest of Karen, don't you?
I do, yes, but hold on a moment. How did you know that?
I can just tell. I have a crest of Karen too. And I've noticed that whenever I need dry weather, there's rain. Don't you think it's our crests making the rain fall upon us?
How had I never connected this? This is quite a revelation. A crest affecting the weather.
Well, I don't know how true it is. There are only the two of us, which is a pretty small sample of people.
I suppose that's true. So, we must test our hypothesis. Maybe we can find someone who tends to bring the sunshine around. That would be especially handy for helping out with the wash.
Now there's an idea.
I don't feel like they actually learned anything. Can't do that. Alright, well, I can't. Okay, we'll do the support once we start exploring, which is what I think we're gonna do next. We'll probably run by the marketplace and see if they have any items for us as well. So let's go ahead and explore. Other things that I need to remember to do. What was it? I need to make sure that Mary Ann gets her lance ability up. And I think that's pretty much it for now. Still can't do anything new there. Oh, you got something new to say?
If you must weep, then weep. I shall be here for you. Well, it would be ridiculous to not feel anything after something like that. Go on and let it out. I am here.
Wait, what? Owl feathers? Everyone loves owl feathers. We still can't go in here. I don't know if we'll ever be able to go in there. Bow wow. Oh, that's too zoomed out. There we go.
Hello.
It was already at the right level of zoom. We're also looking for some people to actually join our house. Like I said, it appears to just be random chance. So hopefully it happens at some point. Also, Bernadette is not in her room, which is quite odd. Hey, Leonie.
Captain Gerald's gone. He's gone. And we'd only just reunited. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is even harder on you. But I just can't. I can't believe. Someone lost.
Alright, she's not happy about that one.
Hello there.
I think I might know who likes the ghost stories, though.
Professor, it is a shame what happened to Gerald. I am sorry. There are no words. Leave some flowers on his grave for me.
Someone who likes fashion. Takes care of their long hair. So there's supposed to be some event today for gardening as well. Got lots of flowers. What does this fruit of life do? HP. Pretty good XP as well, if you ask me. So we should make sure that we plant some high level stuff, like these. So plant some of those. Oh, we can plant 4 things now? Oh boy. So we got some green, add some white. What else goes well with those colors? Purple. There we go. One yield? It doesn't even go up. This sucks. I thought it was supposed to be like super cool soil today, but I guess not. Black sand steel. Some uncommon fish are out there. Alright, maybe I should actually fish, because I literally never fish and there's actually something like happening. Okay, we got a lot of earthworms. We'll use a few of these. Victory achieved. Well, that guy's not exactly what I was hoping for. I wonder if you should just like not reel in if you don't get like a rare fish. I don't know if that's a thing you can do or not. Let's try it. If it's not a redfish, we won't reel. Nah, it's not a redfish. Nah, that's a bluefish. That's a yellowfish. I don't know what's better, red or yellow, but I don't think we've ever seen it yet. Shit. I goofed it. Golden fish. Pretty sure that yellow is better. So we figured out that we can actually do this though. Oh, we got another yellow one. Just don't mess it up. Alrighty. That's the same thing though. Alright, 2 more. That's a bluefish. That's a yellowfish. We should maybe go for a redfish so we can see. Oh shoot. Which one's better? Messed it up again. Silverfish. Blasphemy. Alright, let's go for a redfish. That's the blue one. This is a big blue one though. That's the little blue one. That's a pretty decent red one. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad. We could have done better. I could have had the biggest honker you've ever seen. Well, I still have... Well, let's use these 2 as well. But I still have no tell on what's better, red or yellow. Are you... How is that not in the circular device? I think red might be better though, but yellow might be like special. Alright, give me the red guy. Are you kidding me? I hate that if you miss one excellent, you get a good. That's... Whatever, I'm done here. I caught a few fish made of pure gold, that's just good enough. Dog, I require this item. Someone who is not good at magic. I have no idea. I think Ingrid is the one who
I'm so
likes scary
sorry.
stories.
I never quite know what to say at times like these. Just don't push yourself too hard too soon. It's okay to allow yourself to be sad right now. Losing someone dear to you. Well, each loss is unique, but it's a feeling I know very well. That said, Professor, No.
Oh, it's not yours.
No.
Hmm.
No. No.
You have long hair. It's probably Hilda. Ah, well, I tried.
I'm so
What if we try actually pressing the recruit button?
Hi, Professor. I've actually got plans, so let's talk.
Dex and flying, huh? Isn't she supposed to, like, join me? I don't know. This-
Professor, thank you for all you have done for us. Nothing to report today.
He's, like, more sad than I am.
Maybe.
And I'm pretty sad. I don't know if we even bother buying gifts. We should probably try and recruit Annie as well.
What do you require?
Nothing to replenish. I must have done that last time. Item shopkeeper.
Welcome.
Get some steel shields. Oh, I think I bought the advanced seals last time too. And we can always buy infinite intermediate seals
Please come
whenever
again.
needed. Should check if there's any new weapons since our professor level is higher. Because we got like the Levin sword, killing edge, silver sword. Not seeing anything. There's nothing really special here except the Levin sword, but we already have 2 of those,
back
so maybe another time. Let's go over here first. I regret going this way now. But there's a blue sparkle. Someone who values chivalry. Oh, Leonie wants to talk right over here. Now, if only I wasn't dumb, I could have made it inside here.
Professor. Hey, Professor. Got a minute? Look, I'm sorry I snapped at you. I didn't mean to lose my temper. I was rude to you. I should have known better.
I don't remember what she did.
Huh, I thought you might say that. And that way, you're just like Captain Gerald. You accept other people. You don't let petty details get under your skin. Well, when I was a kid, I kind of latched onto him. I've been calling myself his apprentice ever since. He spent some time in the village I grew up in. Actually, you weren't with him back then. Why not?
I got no clue, lady.
Huh. Maybe he left you with a relative or something. Anyway, back
That's
then,
highly
Gerald's job was
mysterious.
to deal with poachers. Well, they were bandits, but we called them poachers. Nobody in the village could stand up to them. But your dad, he took them on like it was nothing. I was so impressed. All I could think was how amazing mercenaries were. I'd lived in that tiny village my whole life, so to me, Captain Gerald was nothing short of a legend. So I went right up to him and I told him I was going to be his apprentice. He didn't stick around long after that, but he did teach me a lot while he was with us. Tactics, strategy, training routines, it was all so new and exciting. So after he left, I kept at it, kept training, just like he taught me. Me too. I always planned to meet him again once I became a top-tier mercenary, but I'm just glad I got to see him, to thank him properly and all. I've spent my whole life working to become a great mercenary like your father. There were so many times when I wanted to ask his advice, but I couldn't. I just had to make do. That's how I've made it this far. Just hard work, all on my own. But then you come along. And it's like you don't appreciate Captain Gerald at all, or how lucky you were to have him around your whole life. Oh, it still really bothers me. You might be his kid, but I'm still his best apprentice. Got it?
Highly rude. How did the situation elevate to that same level? I said nothing. Ooh. Oh, I see you. Why are you holding this behind you? We already learned who does wood carving, but I don't remember who it is. Who's in here? Oh, hey, soldier.
The other night, I had the honor of sharing a drink with Gerald. He was pretty tactless, honestly. He could be blunt at times, but he always looked like such a proud, happy father whenever he spoke of you.
Someone who battles enemies outdoors, so literally everybody.
I'm so glad you're okay, Professor. I was so worried.
Oh, Professor, he must be starving. Mercy and I made some sweets for you. We were thinking that if you were to eat something sweet, it might help you feel better.
Baking sweets is my specialty. I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Oh boy. This is gonna become an adventure. Oh, there's Petra over here.
Professor, please lend us your ears. Ferdinand is saying impossible things.
I do not see what is impossible about it. All I said was that if you want to go back to Brigid, you probably can. You are the Empire's guest, so to speak. They cannot afford for something bad to happen to you. There would be a diplomatic incident. Someone close to us has turned up dead. So one could argue that you are not safe here anymore.
You were already told. I am learning here, from the Academy. What are you thinking, Professor?
Yeah, you don't have to leave.
I am not returning to home until I have grabbed my goal. I will not be listening to the words of Ferdinand.
No, look, I did not mean to pressure you. Apologies for the misunderstanding.
Sounds like you done goofed, buddy. Hey, Edelgard.
What happened to Gerald? It's terrible.
She was your friend. I blame you. 50%.
If there's anything I can do, simply ask. Even if what you desire is revenge, I'll gladly lend you my power. We can't let them get away with this.
We'll do the Spice Festival later once I finish everything else. Any sparkles around here? Not that I... Oh! See you. Okay, don't go that way. Go the other way. This way. Weep. Oh, we should go talk to you. Oh, Claude, what are you doing back there?
Hi, Teach. I see the storm in your eyes has passed. You're looking much better. I've been reading Gerald's diary. The baby he mentions. That's you, isn't it?
That's what I thought.
I can't understand about half of what's written here, but Gerald really cherished you. That much is clear. The lost...
Can't remember who the wood carving guy is. Are you telling me you don't battle enemies outside? I don't believe you for 1 second.
There is no one here who has not heard tales of Gerald's valor. We have suffered a most dear loss. I do not know what the enemy's aim was, but I do know this. After what they have done, we cannot suffer them to live. If there is anything I can do to ensure that justice is brought swiftly, you need only give the word.
I thought you liked chivalry. Do you battle enemies outdoors? Half of these items are dumb. Oh hey, Hilda, probably one of these belongs to you. Daydreams about the goddess. Marianne, maybe?
Professor, people are saying horrible things about Marianne.
Who and why?
They're saying she's friends with the bad guys. If I hear someone say that, I'll... Leave it alone, Hilda. It doesn't matter. That would be the quickest way to resolve this. Come on, Marianne. Let's give it our all.
Is this yours? You don't like fashion? I don't believe you. Like, all of these things are true except for the whole wood carving and chivalry.
Professor? What's this? What's this? What's this?
Oh, come on, I was sure that one would be yours.
What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this?
Alright, well, I got no idea on half of these. That chivalry thing probably could have belonged to Ferdinand. It's a definite possibility. Let's talk to student first.
Professor? Do you think we'll still be able to graduate?
Sure, why not?
If dangerous things keep happening around here, who even knows? I'm worried. I hope that all the students and professors will be there to celebrate at the graduation ceremony.
Dark expressions don't suit you, Professor. But well, I'm glad to see you out in the world again. It seems this month will be a quiet one around here. There aren't many knights around to liven things up.
Most of the knights are gone, seeking out the enemy.
Isn't that a bit much? I agree it's important, but is it a good idea to neglect the safety of the monastery?
What do you think, Professor? I agree. We can send some knights after our enemies, but so many? It makes the church seem reckless.
It seems this...
I think maybe some of the items might be his. Not that one. Not chivalry. No wood carving. He's apparently fantastic at magic. Never battled an enemy outside ever. He doesn't have long hair, that was just dumb. Alright, well, I tried.
Maybe. When I heard that Monica was with the enemy, I was surprised by how unsurprised I was.
Really?
Something was just off about her. It's hard to explain.
The fact that she looked like there was a demon in her soul?
That said, whenever she had free time, she was always hanging around with the Edelgard. I wonder if Edelgard is also... Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm just being paranoid. Please ignore me.
Will do. Alright, we got everything in this area. Let's go talk to this guy again. I don't know, I haven't done any of this stuff ever. How do I select a traveler and such? What does this do? Can I still use the unit? Local specialties. Sell 11 swords to everybody. Ooh, I wonder if people would like rare materials. Like mithril. What? No! No! Hold on. Yeah, remove. Okay. Never mind. I would like to rescind this. Send Cyril. I didn't realize I was selling my actual items. Jesus. That Edelgard uniform is sweet. We should probably run through here. Anything on the tables?
Okay, Professor. I've sung lyrics lamenting death many times on stage. But when something like this happens in real life, I'm lost. I don't know what to say, but I do know this much. Sir Gerald must have been very proud to have you as his child.
Would any of these be yours?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How did you know I lost this?
It was the lovely
Thank
comb.
you for bringing... I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, at least we found one of them.
Okay.
Lysithia, this is an item right next to you. With a tactical mind.
I'm sure you will pull through this because you're so strong, Professor. Best to stay calm during such tumultuous and upsetting times. We don't know the nature of our enemies. If we underestimate them, anything could happen. Yes, I agree. I don't want to lose you too, Professor.
Is this yours? That would have been very ironic if it was right behind you. Well, we probably shouldn't give stuff to her anyways because she has max motivation. Wait, oh, there's an item in here or something, a quest.
I trained with Gerald just the other day. Why? Why did he have to go and die? It's too awful. He didn't deserve it.
Do you have time for a request?
Practice battle maneuvers with the Adrestian Empire Imperial Guard. I don't think we'll do that next time because I think there's a rare monster next time and a paralogue.
I slipped quietly into the vault and rummaged about, looking for anything we might find useful. There is a group of people who want to kill us, after all. What? This is no time for asking permission. I learned long ago that one can ask permission or forgiveness. It is rarely useful to request the former. Still, it appears the knights have already taken everything useful. There were crest-related objects I thought might be worth studying, so... there you go again with that stern look. Of course I'll put them back when I'm done, assuming they bear no additional use.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
That's not... That's not... That's not... That's not... That's not... That's not my... That's not... That's not... That's not my...
Shh. Half of these, like, how am I supposed to know if it's yours or not yours? Is the grave changed? So they put Gerald here too? So the year is 1180, huh? And if that other lady died, that would make my character 21 years old. Probably.
Professor, I brought some flowers for Gerald. It's the least I can do. Sometimes I feel like all I do is run away. Anyway, I'll go lay them out.
Well, apparently these just don't belong to anybody.
Well,
Let's run all. Oh, there's also a tournament that I forgot about. Excuse me. I'll just walk through the gate, I guess, then, since you won't open it. So, hold on. Before we do the advice box, we learned that there's sometimes an item here. Yeah, arcane crystals. And then I wanted to make sure I actually... Ooh. Probably belongs to someone who has... That's probably Ash's. But he's standing right next to it, so... Who knows?
Need something?
We have enough points for the extra 10% XP.
You're all set. See you again soon.
Mastered it.
Professor, oh goddess, hear my prayer. Please receive this beloved person. When the cold rain washes the body, when the bird and wolf announce the dawn, receive them into your blue blood. Receive them into a twinkling star. That's a morning scripture from the Church of Seros. Lady Rhea taught it to me. I pray that Geralt is happy in the next world.
Is this yours?
I don't know who. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
This game is too hard. Oh hey. Bag of seeds. That might be Marianne's.
Not just Tomas, but Monica too. We can't be sure who to trust anymore, can we? Who are these people really? What do they want?
Wait, what was the thing that I thought was his? This one. Well, how can I have so many things yet they belong to no one? Song and dance live on in our memories, but there's no real record of them. Even memories fade over time. Will anyone remember me when I'm gone? Who are you again? I'd like to borrow a book from the library, but there are so many to choose from that I can't decide. Do you have any recommendations? Yeah, do this. Wait, but that's Ash's favorite book. We already know he's read that one. God damn it. They tricked me. It was a trap. How was I supposed to know that they'd take into account the fact that I knew that he read the book already? It's just plain unfair. Alright, we need to go upstairs. Quickly. Run to Ignatz.
Professor, I'm scared. I feel that I don't understand the world. How could something like that happen to Geralt? He was so strong. You're inspiring, Professor. I'll do my best.
Just go through every... Oh, you wrote the letter to the goddess?
So much. I've been looking everywhere.
Alright, fair enough. There's some people in the library. Oh heck. XP! Lots of XP. Is there any more XP in here?
That's so.
Ooh. Animated bait. Experienced magic user who loves fishing? I got no idea. Who else was at the fishing contest who used magic? I don't know. Were there any magic users there?
First Tomas, and now Monica. I am so sorry. The failing was clearly our own.
Yeah, I mean, Monica was a little bit suspicious. I don't know why you just let her join.
We didn't notice the enemy's invasion. And now Gerald. I apologize. There is nothing I can say to atone for our sins. Professor, please do not let your guard down even among the people of the monastery. There is no way to know where another enemy may be hiding.
You seem suspicious. Destroy him.
Monica von Ox. There is nothing suspicious in her past that would suggest this change of character.
Except that she spent a year in a dungeon controlled by a demon.
Her transformation must have something to do with her disappearance last year.
Oh, really?
Sadly, that is the extent of my knowledge. I wonder who kidnapped her, and why.
Alright, so let's make our way to Gerald's room. Is there anyone? Oh, you can't see. There are some people over on the right. Let's go do that first. Oh, hi, Flame.
You have lost your father. Now more than ever, do I understand how very lucky I am that you were able to save me. Professor, I deeply appreciate what you have done. Thank you. If there is anything at all I can do in return, please tell me, okay?
Will you accept all of my lost items? I mean, you were at the fishing contest, but you were not doing fishing. Oh, the fables were yours.
Thank you so very much.
Hubert, what are you doing back here?
I've never been much for condolences.
That's it? Alright. Still can't go in here, I presume. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go talk to people over here. We'll probably find Gerald's stuff.
You've lost someone very dear to you. I'm so... You have my sympathy. Manuela and I can take on some of your workload this month. We can't do all the teaching, but at least we can lighten the load for you. I've always seen strength in your eyes. I know you'll recover. You're a very strong person.
You like the wood carving, right? Or am I crazy? Which one? This one.
I'm not sure.
Gosh.
I'm not.
You're bad at magic? Man, I don't know. Can we investigate Mary Ann's crest? It's still very mysterious.
I have something rather uncomfortable to discuss. It's about the weapon that killed Gerald. Will you listen? It was a dagger, but I know enough to know it wasn't an ordinary dagger.
I mean, it did one-shot him, and he had like 47 HP.
It wasn't made of iron or steel because, well, because whatever it was, the wound it left wasn't normal. Who could make a blade like that, do you figure? No? No?
Nope.
No? 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 Wherever did this
Aha! That makes a lot of sense.
No?
To be fair. But you got another thing to say?
I wonder who they were.
That... It's not useful. What are you doing here? Encyclopedia of Fodlan's Fish? An encyclopedia dedicated to every type of fish in Fodlan, as well as all of their various habitats. It is the product of a collaboration between countless fishermen and monastery students who compile a thorough collection of studies regarding the habits of fish, advancing fishing methods, and even recipes. The level of detail is staggering. Lots of XP, that's what I'm here for. What's up with this?
Is something hiding just behind that book?
The ring?
That ring! I have seen it before. Ah, I know. Gerald showed that ring to you beside a grave. Do you recall?
Yes.
He said he wished for you to have that ring one day. That means it's yours. He also said that you should gift that ring to someone special.
Fair enough. Still can't go upstairs, huh? The owl came from upstairs. Sedith here? Excuse you. Oh, hi, Sedith. Does lots of paperwork. I would guess it's probably Sedith.
First Tomas, and now Monica. I do have a theory, though I admit it is nothing more than speculation. Both Tomas and Monica have each gone missing at one time or another.
You never said that Tomas went missing, you just said he left.
It was reported that when Monica returned from her disappearance, she began to act like a completely different person. As if, perhaps, the real Monica had been killed and replaced by an imposter. Thinking of it like that, it is possible that this Solon had been impersonating Tomas for some time. How they managed such a convincing change of appearance, though, I still do not understand.
Magic.
Yes, this is mine. Thank
Well,
you.
you dropped it about 3 feet away from you. I just thought I'd pick it up for you.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You do sword training. Do I need sword training right now? Yeah, I think I need to. I'm becoming a sword master, so. What other classes do I need? I probably need axe training, huh? If I'm gonna do a similar build to Shamir, only with swords, I should probably get some axe training in at some point. But I also need sword. Alright, let's talk to Rhea.
Professor, how are you holding up? I know how heavily grief weighs upon one's heart. I lost my mother some time ago. It was... Forgive me my moment of weakness. Even all these years later, I cannot recall that time without feeling the pain, as if it were brand new. Just know that I am praying for your mind and your heart to find peace.
You only do sword training, huh? We should probably keep up on that as well, then. We got a lot of extra points laying around. So I finished all the quests, right? I believe so. What else is there to do? Oh, we still need to go here. Let's go here first. Then we could go do the other activities. Oh, hey, an item. Someone who likes rare weapons. I got no idea. Weird games?
You gotta keep yourself active during tough times, Professor. Even if it seems impossible. That's how I got through it when I lost my parents. If you need help with anything, just come and see me. Eating and training are my specialties.
Well, we're gonna go through the gambit with you real quick. Oh, come on, you've gotta be bad at magic. None of these are yours. Are you out of your mind?
I'm not even close to being strong enough. I mean, Gerald was so much stronger than me, but even he... That's enough. I can't dwell on the past. There's no way to know what my future holds, but I do know one thing. Whatever happens, I have to make my own way in this world. I have to keep pushing so I can grow even stronger. What's this? 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 What's this?
Whoops.
What's this?
Oh god.
What's this?
Did the same item 3 times in a row.
Professor, I'm so sorry about what happened to Gerald. No, of course my sorrow is nothing compared to yours. The Knights are even now searching for our enemy's whereabouts. They are to report back the moment they find something. If you desire revenge, Professor, you can count me in.
Interesting. So, it's a bow tournament, which means we should probably reclass Shamir over here to a sniper.
I'll figure this out.
At least for the competition. Wait. She's not an option? Then why the heck was Catherine an option for the sword tournament? If Shamir's not an option, why the dang old bow tournament?
A new way to.
Well, then who am I picking for this nonsense? Could pick Claude. Or Leonie or Petra. Let's look at both Leonie and Petra. Okay, Leonie. She has darting blow. Lots of dex, lots of defense. She's almost the ideal unit for these tournaments, just with how she's built. Let's look at Petra. Petra also very fast, but not nearly as much defense. So it looks like Leonie is just like slightly better in every single stat, except speed. I think she's a little bit worse at speed. Well, we'll take Leonie for it. Yeah. Hubert, what are you doing in this tournament? You literally can't even do damage. Oh, from horseback? Oh, hell yeah. Alright, well, this might be a little bit of a slaughter fest.
I call that a win.
Would you? Oh, hey, this guy's... Oh, I thought he was level 25. He's level 16. At least he can do damage to start.
Another one down.
This guy does less damage, though. Oh boy. What a shot. Is Shamir like the final? Oh no, it's Felix. Felix, you can't possibly win. I mean, you could like maybe possibly win if I missed a whole bunch, but...
I call that a win.
Victory is mine. Free advanced seal. Highly easy. Alright, what other activities are we gonna do? Go eat. Also, we should probably cook food to give us all a buff. And we'll just use the rest of our training points for like axe training or something like that. How many do we have? We have 4. Today's special. We were trying to recruit Anne, kind of. I don't think we need to recruit any more people. We got plenty of people. Who needs motivation? Marianne needs motivation. Probably Claude needs motivation as well.
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
That smell, it's amazing. My fave, in fact. Do you like it too?
Aw, yeah. Max motivation. I do remember that Annie liked cooking. I don't think we can raise motivation with this. Let's just cook with Claude. Yeah. Trying to build my support up with Claude. What do we want? +1 defense for everybody? +2 dex. I think dex is gonna be better.
We can't blaze ahead if we let this. This combination
skip
of
this.
ingredients is Of course.
We've already seen this multiple times with Claude. Alright, we're done with that. Now I guess we just do some training. Where are people to train? We don't have very many people to train, huh? Because all the knights are gone, so I guess Shamir and Catherine aren't available. We already did Rhea and Cetus, so that leaves Manuela and Hanuman, and that's it.
Professor. Right.
Guess we'll just learn whatever we can from them. Sword is good.
You've lost some, Manuela.
Oh, you don't really have any useful things. Are you sure there's no one else? Not up here. Not here. Not here. Not there. Not there. Not in the main hall either. There's no one else. Well, I guess we can get some Professor XP from going to the choir then. Because I don't really want any of that stuff. Stuff's not very useful. Lawrence. Let's take Annie just in case. Can maybe boost her above the support she's currently at. Yeah, just bring Claude, why not? Keep building up support with Claude.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
There's someone who's slightly off. Oh well.
I guess Claude always says that. Alright, we are done. I wonder if Sothis is back in our personal quarters, though. Are you back here?
If you must weep.
Alright, well. What does the bulletin board even do? What does this do? Oh. Okay, well at least we know that we can fast travel like that. However, the quest is a battle quest, so that didn't really help a whole lot in those regards. But we didn't get any new supports or anything. But I think that's gonna do it for this one. Next time I just gotta make sure to instruct the correct things. Or should we instruct? Yeah, this was a little bit short. So let's finish, do our instructing, and then next time we'll do the battles. Maybe we'll get Mercedes to join. Alright, what's our group task? Still flying right around. So, Shamir needs to improve her axe, but she has no motivation. Who else am I currently changing stuff for? Leone? Should all be fine, I don't see any problems. So let's instruct. We got quite a few max people. So let's start with the people who are in our actual squad. I think you have enough sword already? You're probably done with your sword. What else was I gonna make you? Probably a mercenary and a warrior. Plus that one other class that I don't remember. So we should probably train your axe. I think we should actually change his goals now that I look at it. Because I don't think he's gonna need much more sword training. So I think he should go back to bow and axe. Actually, I do know a secret about him. So I think he should go to bow and flying. Because I know that his other class, his special, super special secret class, is a flying class. So he should probably at least know how to fly somewhat. And then we gotta get your axe to A probably still. I don't know if he automatically becomes his super secret class though. So maybe I don't even need to have him on flying at all. But either way, train your axe.
I learned a
Just good. Where are the perfects at?
Let's do this again.
Dang it, Claude. Alright, Lawrence. Lawrence is a special case because I have plans for him. But those plans can't come to fruition right now. He needs a lot more reason. And he needs to finish up his classes. So I think we just do reason because he's gonna need like A.
This was
Oh, but he's gonna need so many different things. Like,
that was adequate.
Like I would like Lawrence to also have sword and axe, but you can see those are horrible. But maybe when he finishes up some of these other things, like riding, I think he needs A in riding. And he needs A in reason, he needs C in sword, and he'll need A in axe as well. So that's a little bit of a problem. We should probably start him on that at some point. Ignatz is not actually in the squad. Don't know what he thinks he's doing. Lysithia. Lysithia should probably just train her reason like crazy. Just keep becoming the world's greatest mage. Just getting a lot of XP. Alright, Marianne needs to get her lance to C. I somehow did another one.
That was nice. I think I get it.
So I believe C was enough. She needed a high faith, and then she also needs riding. We'll check and make sure that C is actually enough.
I think it's...
Oh wait, hold on. Don't do Hilda quite yet. Do Leonie first. Leonie's done with sword. She needs to keep working on flying and lance. Lance needs slightly more progress. So I think I'll work on that. Come on. Give me a perfect. That's not it. Alright, so now units that are actually in our team are Dorothea and Hilda. Dorothea really doesn't need skills anymore because she's just a dancer, so I think Hilda. And Hilda desperately needs riding now. She's got the heavy armor locked down. Actually, she might not have it quite locked down, but she gets XP for that in battles, so that'll go up without me raising it here. But she really needs riding, and I think she has the axe done as well. Can we grab perfect? A bad? I mean, it's okay because we get another one.
I'll get it next time.
Alright, and that is all the instructing we can do. Let's begin the lecture.
Well, may I?
Excuse me, can you help me? I always get the feeling that I'm being watched. I get so nervous that I can't sleep at night. Ooh. Some of these answers are not okay. Don't say that one. That's bad. You might be right. You should be careful. I think we just tell her this one. I don't know if that was the right thing. I think there's 3 tiers in those. There's one that gives 0 motivation, there's one that gives 25, and there's one that gives 50. I get along well with horses, so I'm okay at riding them. If I were more confident with a lance, then maybe I might start to feel stronger. Why do you want to be a cavalry class? No, get out of here. You're already good enough with a lance. I literally just made sure of that.
Let's give it a try.
Okay, I'm good to go.
We didn't do too bad, did we?
Hey. Still no Ingrid or Mercedes.
I think I've got the hang of it.
Haze Slice.
I'm a quick study.
Heal and Axe Breaker? Alrighty.
Age is but a number.
I can really do this.
St. Saros Day is today. There will be a hymn recital. Yeah, do that.
I can't sing very loud.
What's the point of singing practice? It's not going to make me stronger.
It's not singing practice. It's a special day. Jeez, don't you pay attention to anything, Leonie? It's Rhea's birthday. Oh, you can't have a tea party with Rhea? Fine. Alright, so it looks like everyone goes out to battle today anyways. We didn't get any supports, so no progress to be made there. I think oh, we got a lot of random items in our inventory. Store that, store that. so it doesn't get lost in the kerfuffle. Working on priest here. We've got to be close to Claude being able... Well, he needs to become all kinds of things. Unfought. We should probably make sure that Lawrence finishes his cavalry class. How close were you? You were only 16 away. You really should finish that. Like, it gives a pretty good skill. Yeah, change Lawrence back temporarily.
I am a sight to behold.
Yeah, whatever. I think everything else is all good. Petra's currently a thief, which is fine. And Shamir is currently a mercenary, also fine. Alright, I think we are good to go. So we're gonna call it there. We just did our explore day, random stuff, lots of sad people. But next time, it looks like we have a rare beast sighting as well as a paralogue to do. So we'll see how those go. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.